Twara Gala and she is my mother Priya Gala.
Hello friends. So today's recipe is on a very high demand already, as the same dish I made it yesterday and uploaded on WhatsApp, and I was flooded with those WhatsApp messages asking for the recipe and shooting the video. So this is dedicated to all of them who have asked for this and also who are following me. They can also make this recipe. Damn simple, super yummy, and the look is also amazing. I'm sure when you will see this final product, you are going to make this at your home as well. So Twara, what are we gonna make today?
Giant crispy roti papad. The name is so big and the recipe is also very big.
Yeah, the name is big, the recipe will look big, but the ingredients are very less. So let's start it. So for our giant crispy roti papad, we need 1 cup of maida, half cup of water, salt, red chili powder, ghee, lemon juice, butter, coriander and chaat masala. So let's start it. So now first we are making a dough. So I am taking this 1 cup of maida, salt as per the taste, and it's 1 cup maida, so we will add 1 tablespoon of ghee. Ghee will give a very nice flavor and a crispness to the papad, so add the ghee only. Any ghee is okay, whatever you have. I will mix this first. Now everything is mixed. Now I will slowly add water. I will not add this. So now everything is mixed properly. Now I will slowly add water. I will not add this water completely, as every maida quality have a different absorption capacity. So I will just add slowly a little bit of maida and make a dough. I'm adding again as it requires more. See, as I told you earlier, my dough is ready, but approx 1 tablespoon water is left. So make sure that you add water very slowly. Now just knead this dough for 3 to 4 minutes properly, so it is completely mixed and smooth. And after that I will cover this dough and keep it for 15 minutes, rest it for 15 minutes. So now it's after 3-4 minutes, the dough is smooth and ready. So I will just make a lump, keep it, apply a little ghee so it doesn't dry out. So just applying some ghee, and now I will cover this dough for 15 minutes. So I'm just covering this and keep it for 15 minutes. So we'll wait for 15 minutes for further recipe. So now 15 minutes are done. Now first, before I open the dough, first I will keep this on hot flame. So let's see. This is an aluminium kadhai, and if you see, it's a quite big. So if you have this big kadhai, you can take this. If you have the smaller kadhai, you can take smaller kadhai, but make sure that you take aluminium kadhai. So first I will just grease this. So I'm just applying the oil all over. Aluminium is the metal which resists the maximum of the heat, or the absorption capacity of the aluminium is more. So aluminium is the best option to use for this. So now the kadai is greased. I'll just switch on the flame and keeping it on. I'm keeping it on a medium flame. And now the dough. If you see, it has turned very smooth. So just 5-10 minutes of kneading. So now I will start kneading this. I will use the platform because I want to knead it big and thin. So Don't use patla. Use the platform. And roll it as thin as possible and as thin you can roll it. So just keep on rolling until it becomes very thin. There is one more technique which you can do is just hold it and stretch it, but do it very gently. If you are comfortable, then only do it, or else even the rolling will do. So you can roll it out as well, or you can just use this technique as well. So if you see, my giant roti is ready. It is so thin that I can see the platform color from this. It is very thin. So this is the key of this recipe. Now I'm just going to So my roti was a little bigger than the kadai, so I just chopped it off. And now I am just going to press it. The flame is on a medium, and I'm just going to press the side, because if you see the medium, the center will get a proper heat, but the sides may not. So I'm just pressing it and rotating it. Softly press and rotate it. It will take 3 to 4 minutes to get this completely roasted. So just have patience and do this process, and unless and until you see those brown spots, which you will see it now within few minutes. The side should not remain kacha, that's why I am doing this. So keep on pressing it and rotating it. So each and every angle of this roti papad gets the heat and it gets roasted properly. If you see, there are certain brown spots started coming, so that means it is almost more than half is roasted. So keep on doing it unless and until you can see the spots all over. And if you feel the kadai is too hot, just lessen the flame and keep on doing it so that it's properly roasted. So the brown spots have started visible on all over. So now I will switch off the flame and keep this roti on this kadai only for next 1 to 2 minutes. Let this get proper roasting and then I will remove it from here. So wait for 2 minutes. So our giant roti papad is ready. Now how will we garnish this? So I have taken 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and 1 teaspoon of chaat masala. Melted butter. I just mixed all the things properly, so I got this paste. I already have had this, so I'm not showing this how to make. And I'm just pouring it on the side so it gets merged. I like this papad very tangy, so I am adding lemon juice, but it's an optional. If you wish, you can add or you can avoid this. So this gives a very tangy taste to our giant roti papad, and some coriander to garnish this.
So our giant crispy roti papad is ready.
Guys, it is damn simple. Presentation or taste, both are amazing. I'm sure you are going to make this recipe at home. Do try this interesting recipe. Share your feedback, share your pictures. Enjoy. Stay home.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy.
Bye.